text in here. And today I'm gonna we're gonna find out if the ICELAVIATHIN and Subnautica, the ICELAVIATHIN is alive today, and Subnautica below zero. So if you take a look in the game and take a look at the ICELAVIATHIN, you can see it's in ice. You might think that when it's captured in ice, it's probably not alive. But think again. There's a hole in the ice that goes onto the top of goes on top of his head. The hole goes about right here. So the ICELAVIATHIN has enough room to breathe through his nose. And if you take a look, when you inject him with the cure from the Sea Emperor in the game, you can see that when it ejects, the corral turns off and then fades away. And it does that to the whole entire body. And as we see in the first Subnautica, called Subnautica, we can see that a cure, once we touch the cure, that it goes on our hands, we spread it to our other hands, it increases our surface on our hands, and then goes into our body. Now, if we apply that same thing to the actually, first let's talk about the craw. The craw only gets on stuff that is alive, or has flesh that is alive, or that has flesh on it that has not decomposed yet. And now the flesh from the ICELAVIATHIN won't what's it called? Go away. So the skin will stay there perfectly fine for the craw to grow on. Now that's a pretty big long stretch, so we have to look into it more. As we look, we can see that the craw goes through its whole body. And it's possible that it goes into its body and just increases its whole surface area to reach the whole body so that it can get rid of the craw. Now, that's a big stretch too, but what's not a big stretch is the ICELAVIATHIN living. Well, it is a pretty big stretch, but listen out. Listen to me. It's not deep enough to go through the blood and the needle that you inject the ICELAVIATHIN with, it isn't long enough to go through the blood, through the skin, through the blood, and through the muscle to the body so it can increase its surface area. No, it goes through its blood, or it increases its surface area, but that's not possible. That's not possible. See, it only increases its surface area, meaning it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So once it's like this small, it'll get bigger, but it won't get big enough to go through the Leviathan's bloodstream and clog it with the enzyme. So there you have it. ICELAVIATHIN is alive. But you might, if you see the tweet from Martha Subnautica below zero devs, you'll see that he says it's rock stone dead. Now it's a long stretch to say that he got hacked, but For him to just have such a good idea for the Leviathan to pretend to come alive, jump off the ice, and scare the bejesus out of you, and that would be a whole hallucination, and the whole Leviathan just moved its head or body a little in the ice. Why just have such a good idea to then say it's stone dead? It's dead. It's not dead. It's alive. So, there you have it. He had got hacked, and some hackers said that in the ice Leviathan is alive. Now, let me know your theories in the... Wait, no, I don't have comments. Never mind about that. But still, if you think that's a pretty big stretch, it is, but it's the truth. The ice Leviathan is alive. And also, you might be saying, how will it get out the ice? Well, if the ice inside will probably melt, and, well, only enough for its head, and the tusk on its head, on the side of its head, will move around, breaking the ice, meaning it can get out. Two theories of how it can escape. It can break the ice on the floor and just go through, or it will just crawl out the huge hole that it made to bury itself. But it'll probably go for the huge hole it buried to make it so that the crawl doesn't kill it. Anywho, that's it for this video, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.